Good afternoon, everyone. Today, we are going to be exploring a fascinating topic in physics, projectile motion. This is the motion of the object that is launched into the air and then moves under the influence of the gravity allowing. Yes, Mariam?
Professor, can you give us an example of projectile motion?
Of course. Think about throwing a baseball, kicking a soccer ball, or even a simple marble rolling off a table. All of these are examples of projectile motion. Yes, Maria?
How do we know that the motion of these objects is only determined by gravity?
That's a great question. To answer that, we are going to perform a demonstration.
I've never seen this setup before.
It's a simple but effective way to illustrate the principles of projectile motion. We'll be using this ramp, a marble, and a carbon paper to track the marble's trajectory. Now, watch carefully as the marble rolls down the ramp and flies off the table.
Wow, it's like a mini rocket.
Notice how the marble leaves a mark on the paper. This mark represents the point where the marble landed. Yes, Mariam?
Professor, why does the marble land at a distance from the table instead of falling straight down?
Excellent question. The marble has an initial horizontal velocity as it leaves the ramp. This horizontal velocity is constant, meaning it doesn't change as the marble falls.
But doesn't gravity pull it down?
Yes, gravity does pull the marble down, but it only affects the vertical motion. The horizontal motion is independent of the vertical motion. Now, we are going to repeat the experiment, increasing the horizontal distance between the ramp and the board. Notice how the marble lands further away each time, but the height of the mark on the paper remains relatively consistent. Yes, Maria.
So, the further the marble travels horizontally, the more chance it has to fall vertically.
Precisely. The horizontal motion and the vertical motion are independent, but they are linked by time. The longer the marble travels horizontally, the longer it has to fall vertically. Now, let's plot the data we collected from the demonstration. We'll plot the vertical displacement of the marble against the horizontal displacement. Now, let's hear your answer from the demonstration. Number 1. How does the horizontal displacement of the marble compare to its vertical displacement?
The horizontal displacement increases as the marble travels further, while the vertical displacement is primarily influenced by gravity and remains relatively consistent.
Number 3. How can you tell from this activity that the horizontal motion of the marble is indeed not accelerated?
The mark on the paper are evenly spaced, indicating that the marble travels equal distance horizontally in equal time intervals. This means the horizontal velocity is constant, and therefore there is no acceleration in the horizontal direction.
Number 3. Does the horizontal motion affect the vertical motion of the particle? Explain.
The horizontal motion does not directly affect the vertical motion. The vertical motion is solely determined by gravity, which acts independently on the horizontal motion.